Mr. Wright, what in the world are you trying to do to my corp? Mr. Phoenix Wright, what in the world are you trying to do to his corp? Are you attempting to imply that Acro is trying to kill someone else? Oh, evidence. Oh, okay, just basically, yeah. Evidence that he was trying to kill someone else. Well, we have the lion. That killed his brother. Well, that's not exact evidence, though. What else do I have? I got the letter that he gave to Regina. That could be. Check this. Yeah, what happened 6 months ago? 10 p.m. tonight in front of the lodgings house plaza. Maybe that, yeah, that was meant for Regina. So, yeah, technically this was meant for Regina. And this does include what happened 6 months ago, so. This is, ow, my evidence. Ow, what are you doing? Ow! There's 14 more where that came from. Oh god, that's... Hold it right there. You can take your time with the other 14 later, but now, let me see that evidence once again. I'm so scared of what will happen. I can't even move to give him evidence. Wait, what? Was I wrong? He asked you for something. Where are your manners, Mr. Phoenix, right? Are you attempting to imply that Acro was trying to kill someone else? Oh. Oh, never mind. I think I just misunderstood the question. He was trying to kill Regina. Oh, yeah, okay. I did take a small break in between episodes, so... Regina, I thought, yeah, I thought I already, like, said it was Regina. Although that was comical. I thought I had already stated that, yeah, he was trying to kill Regina. Maybe I just made that obvious in my head and didn't state it in court. I thought they were asking why, and I was just like, oh, yeah, but no. Anyway, this young girl is the ringmaster's daughter, correct? Acro. You were really aiming for her that night, weren't you? So, am I still getting those 14 whippings later? You don't need that. You don't need to answer that. That's a mean-spirited leading question. He could easily answer this question. If I'm wrong, all he has to say is, you're wrong. That's it. That's it, huh, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Enough. Mr. Wright, allow me to. The only thing allowed to interrupt me is death itself. Huh? And that goes for you too, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Show me evidence, now. I want to know why Acro would want to kill Regina Berry. Yes, me too. I demand to see some proof. Yeah, I'm sorry, Judge. This is not your courtroom right now. Present evidence that proves Acro is out to kill this young girl. Okay, there we go. Yeah. Now it's the no. Just kinda got a little ahead of myself. Acro, do you have any recollection of seeing this? It's a piece of paper that we found inside the ringmaster's tailcoat. Inside the victim's tailcoat? Acro wrote this note. It's ironically entitled, To the Murderer. Its purpose was to call someone to the plaza at 10 p.m. So you're saying that he called Russell Berry with that note? There's just one little problem. Problem? Acro did indeed place his note into someone's pocket. However, that someone was not the ringmaster. You mean, it wasn't for the... That's exactly what I mean. The person this note was intended for was none other than Regina Berry. Order, order, order. Mr. Wright, this little theory of yours... It's the truth, Your Honor. It isn't a theory. Simply put, Regina didn't think the note was meant for her. Which is why, the morning of the crime, she placed it on the cafeteria bulletin board. That's when her father, the ringmaster, read the note? That's correct. The ringmaster ended up in the plaza instead of Regina. He was killed because of that mistake. Instead of Regina. That's incredible. Remember the testimony that Acro gave us earlier? Lifting the bust and looking out the window would have been impossible. There's no way I could have exerted that kind of force on my lower body. If I were to do that, I'd end up falling out of the window myself. Acro had no idea who it was that arrived in the plaza, because he couldn't look down out of the window to see who it actually was. I've got it. Acro thought it was Regina down in the plaza. Good job, Judge. You get a little gold star for that, buddy. And that's when he let the bus fly. Hey, Nick? Isn't Regina listening to all this from the audience? She is. Unfortunately, it's only going to get harsher from here. I hope Regina can handle it. Acro wrote this note to Regina.
Objection!
Foolishly foolish fool with foolishly foolish fool ideas of foolish tomfoolery. You're so foolish, you've made me sound like a foolhardy fool. Very well, Mr. Phoenix Wright. If you're so sure, then tell us about this line. I have conclusive evidence of what took place. Uh-huh. That's a line in the note, alright. Well, then if the note was sent to Regina Berry, it must mean that this note is declaring that Regina Berry is a murderer. You just don't get it, do you? What? What did you say? The ringmaster knew what the note meant, which is why he went to the plaza, in place of his lovely daughter. Hold it right there, Mr. Wright. What is the incident that alluded to this note? The incident 6 months ago. Well, technically, I know all about it. The incident occurred 6 months ago, and now I am more than ready to show this court what happened at the time. Moron. Baka. As, Wait, are you sure that it relates to the present case? I am. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure I have all the evidence I need of what happened 6 months ago. The lion, you know, bit his brother's head off. Well, almost. It does indeed, Your Honor. Everything in this case has its start in what happened 6 months ago. Really, Nick? Weren't you there with us? I think so. Well, if that's the case, then hurry up and tell us about it. What is this conclusive evidence mentioned in the note? I know I'd certainly like to know what it is, too. If I can't answer that question, the judge is going to think I'm bluffing. The conclusive evidence about the incident 6 months ago is actually... Would it be the lion? The lion, or... What was... Would that be the best thing? Okay, so we have the lion. But we also... Well, I don't have the scarf on me, but basically... Oh, wait, no. I do have the scarf. Oh, I haven't even looked at this yet. Bad scarf. Stained with his blood in a small quantity of pep... Oh. Okay. Okay. That's why this was in the box. Because he wanted her to open the box and see the pepper and know what she did. Is this what I'm supposed to present here, though? I think, yeah, this would, yeah, I'm going for that. Huh. Judge? He's sneezing and she just whips him. What kind of spicy joke is this, Mr. Phoenix Wright? It isn't a joke at all. It's the decisive evidence you asked for. Well, what do you mean? The victim would arrive and try to take away the wooden box. That's when they discovered the decisive evidence found inside. Another unbelievable conclusion. Very well, Mr. Wright. So what exactly are you saying? Are you claiming Regina Berry killed someone with a small bottle of pepper? Taking the note into account, that's the only logical conclusion you can draw. Foolish fool who never tires of his own foolish ways. If you're so sure, Mr. Phoenix Wright, then answer this question. Who is Regina Berry's intended victim? Oh, her intended victim, yeah. That would be bad. She tried to kill him. Yeah. Who is this? That's Acro's younger brother. What does this prove? His younger brother isn't dead. Technically, that's true. However, Bat has been in a coma for 6 months now. It's not a stretch to see how Acro could feel his brother is dead. Regina, she did that to him? Do you spend your entire life dreaming up new ways to be a fool? Naturally, the prosecution has looked into Acro's brother, Sean Dingling. 6 months ago, he was bit by a lion and fell to his current comatose state. Lion? Miss Regina Berry is an animal tamer by trade. However, no tamed animal in the position is ever trained to attack another human. They wouldn't understand the command. Moreover, Miss Regina could never do something like that. It's just not in her. Wow, she's... makes us sound like we're the bad guys here, just like... No, she's definitely the... she's a bad person. Huh, so what happened to Acro's brother? He's not the victim of intended murder, he's the victim of an accident. I see. Now what do we do? No one seems to be going along with your theory. Do you think what happened to Bat was actually an accident? No, there was definitely more than that. I'll tell you, I swear by my hair, and my badge, and everything else that's noticeable about me. Which is my hair and my badge. The lion-biting Bat was no accident at all. What? You're such an amateur, Mr. Phoenix, right? There's no way that Regina would ever incite her lion to attack another human being. She may not have incited the lion to attack another human being, but Regina is responsible for making the lion bite Acro's brother, Bat. Wait, am I supposed to... Maybe I gotta present the scarf now? I'm thinking? Maybe? Because it's got the pepper on it. And then... stained with blood and pepper, so she put pepper on the scarf. I guess that's what I'm supposed to present here? It's not very obvious, but... Yeah, that's a huge hit if I get this wrong. Give me a minute, let me just... I've already presented the pepper. We already know about the pepper. I don't need to present the lion. We know about the lion. Well, yeah, scarf. That's what I have. That's just a scarf. Acro. This scarf is something that Bat used to wear, correct? That's right. And who was the one that gave the scarf to Bat? Regina. Regina gave it to him. Regina? There's something more than just blood on a scarf, Your Honor. And what might that be? Pepper. 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 Regina gave the scarf to Bat right before the accident, and she covered it with as much pepper as she could. Hey, what's with the silent treatment? Excuse me, Mr. Wright? You've done a good job of fingering the criminal. But out of curiosity, what was her crime? Regina gave a pepper-covered scarf to Bat as a present. Where's the crime in that? Still seems like the judge just doesn't get it. Mr. Phoenix Wright, wasn't it said that the lion seemed to be smiling? Smiling? The lion was smiling? Right before Bat was bit by the lion. For a moment, the lion's mouth changed and it looked like he was smiling. Lions smile? I've never heard of them smiling. However, lions sneeze. Leon didn't plan on biting Bat at all. In reality, all he actually did was sneeze. Man, that's one deadly sneeze then. He sneezed because of all the pepper spread on the scarf. What? You fool! You've got to be kidding me. What's the matter, Miss Von Karma? I object. For objection's sake. Mr. Phoenix Wright, this theory, you believe it. That's 15 whippings. You really plan on to say this joke of an accident actually happened? Of course I do. It's the truth. The lion sneezed due to the pepper, and that's when Bat lost consciousness. Acro nearly lost his brother due to this accident, or this joke, as you put it. Which is why he tried to get his revenge against Regina. You foolish idiot. Huh. So it's a joke of an accident to you, huh? Once again, I'm impressed by your imagination, Mr. Wright. Huh. What else do you got under your sleeve, Acro? To think there's someone who treats this accident with the respect it deserves. Are you telling me that what I said was true? Acro, you can't mean, witness. Are you confirming the defense's claim? Mr. Wright, unfortunately, your imagination is not enough to find me guilty of murder. What do you mean by that? The pepper, the scarf, the lion. I see where you're going, but it's a bit hard to swallow, not to mention the fact that there's an even bigger problem with your theory. What would that problem be? The same problem it's always been. Evidence. If I drop Max's bust on top of the ringmaster, where's the evidence that proves that claim? Huh. You mean the conclusive evidence? The biggest problem is the murder weapon, or lack thereof to be precise. Murder weapon. The bust that the defense claims was used. If that were to be found in Acro's room, and if it was covered in the victim's blood, that would be awfully conclusive in my eyes. Yes, it would be. Huh. The bust. Nick, you've got to do something. This is the last step. If I get this one right, the case is won. I don't think it's in Acro's room. I don't think it's in Acro's room. Why would he keep it in his room? This is hard. This is more like a in the blind right now, kind of. Just see how things work out, I guess. It might be worthwhile to search Acro's room, but why aren't you going to search his room? It looks like you finally figured things out, didn't you? Now that you know the true meaning of Von Karma Total Justice. Yeah, Von Karma was in his room. She would have searched too, I guess. I figured with you, that's the least I should expect. You didn't leave no stone unturned. Von Karma never leaves anything to chance. We already searched Acro's room yesterday. Yeah, I remember that too. What did you find? There's no reason to even say it. If we found what you think we found in that room, Acro would not be here as a witness. To put a point on it, Max's bust was not in the room. The murder weapon is still unaccounted for. You see, Mr. Wright, the bust wasn't in my room. Well, that's fairly obvious. I wouldn't look there myself and didn't see it. Furthermore, Detective Dick Gumshoe executed the search by a complete surprise, and we took Acro directly into the prosecutor's office after that. End of story. Just wait a second. Something's funny about all this. Looks like the coup de grace in this case was ever so sweet. But, what about the scarf? What about the note? What about them, Mr. Wright? No offense, but the important evidence here is about the death of the ringmaster. I think you should remember that. Do something, Nick. Don't let this case slip away. The bust. Where is it now? Huh. Where's the bust right now? You're Phoenix Wright. You know where the bust is. I'm sure you do. There's not even a single clue. How am I supposed to know where the bust is? That's what I'm asking. Where is the bust? It seems as if this case is coming to a close. The defense's counter-arguments look to have fallen short. Thank you for your support. Now, if you please excuse me, Mr. Wright. I think that brings an end to the cross-examination of this witness. Alright. Wait a minute. Hold it! Wait. Is it... Oh. Oh, I thought you were going to transform into... Okay, never mind. Where's Max's bust? Defense needs time to prepare to present its lace. Oh god, that sounded weird. I mean, case. Sorry, I'm a bit nervous and I just bit my tongue. Huh? What? We need time to do what? Why are you the most surprised person here? She's your aide, isn't she? Do you really have a case to present, Mr. Wright? Well, what? Is he talking to me?